All right, guys. Well, welcome. And today we're going to start where we left it yesterday, due to some connection issues that I had. So, all right. Hopefully you did this as homework. I mean, as extra practice at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes, I try it. I try it.
You tried? Oh, that's lovely. All right. Well, okay, let's do it. Well, there are the numbers. The first one, please.
Me.
Yep, go ahead.
I only then understood why the tragedy had happened.
I only then
Understood.
understood. Okay, yep, good. I only then understood why the tragedy had happened. Very good. Next, not
Me.
only but, yeah,
Okay. Okay. He not only loves chocolate and sweet, but he also smokes.
all right.
Is it okay if I write it? He doesn't only love chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, that's doesn't only love chocolate and sweets, but he also smokes. Yes, very good. Next, please.
Um, we had no sooner arrived home than the police rang the doorbell.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Next, scarcely.
I had scarcely got a bus when I crashed to the back of a car.
Can you repeat it, please?
I had scarcely
Okay.
got off the bus when I crashed into the
Mm-hmm.
You're missing the subject.
Yep. Already there. I have scarcely or scarcely, scarcely. I'll look for that. Next, please.
She only
She only
later
later
thought about the
thought about the
situation.
situation. Okay. Next. Nowhere.
I'm not sure, but I wrote I have
I
nowhere
wrote I have
ever
nowhere
had
ever
such
had
bad
such
service.
bad service. I have never ever had such bad service. Like that?
Uh-huh,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not
But
sure.
I'm not sure. Yeah, it's correct. It's in the right place.
Okay.
Okay. I had never ever had. Next.
He
He
little
little
knew.
knew.
He knew little.
Mhm. He knew little. Next.
John called
Call
in
on
his
in
way
his way
money to
money to
survive.
survive. Mm-hmm. Good. Next.
I in no
I in
way
no way
agree with
agree
what you're
with what you're
saying.
saying. It could also be I agree in no way with what you're saying.
I
I
think
think
how you say
how
it
you say
sounds
it
better.
sounds better. Like that, right?
Yes.
Yes. Good. Next.
You should
You
on no
should on no
account
account
do anything
do
without
anything
asking
without
me
asking
first.
me first. Like this, right? You should on no account do anything without asking me first.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Perfect. Good. Do you have any questions?
No.
Can you remember why we use inversions?
To
To
emphasize what we're
emphasize what
saying.
we're saying,
Okay, to give more emphasis to what we're saying. What else?
To make the
to make
sentence
the
sound
sentence sound
surprising,
surprising,
What else?
striking, or
striking, or
unusual.
unusual.
Yes. Are you reading it?
Yes,
Yes,
I wrote it
I
in my
wrote it in my
notes.
notes.
That's fine. That's perfect. Yep, that's more accurate actually. So that's good. Uh, something went to my. Can you repeat what you said, please? To make sentences.
To make sentences sound surprising,
Surprising,
striking, or
striking, or
unusual.
unusual.
Mhm. There it is. To make sentences. To this one. That that slide. Oh, the answers there. Nice. Okay. All right. Now, in these expressions, the inversion comes in the second part of the sentence. All right. Now, let's see. We have not until, not since, only after, only when, and only by. Okay. Now, in this case, the inversion comes in the second part of the sentence because the first part of the sentence is kind of like an introduction to the context of the statement. Okay, so in the first part you are setting the scene, let's say, and in the second part you are giving the extra to the sentence by inverting, well, the word order. All right, so let's take a look at the examples. Not until I saw John with my own eyes did I really believe he was safe. Okay, now if we wanted to change this to like a regular sentence, not inverted, it would be I I really believed he was safe, not until I saw John with my own eyes. Mhm. I really believed he was safe until I saw John with my own eyes. Okay, she had had such a wonderful time since she hadn't had such a wonderful time since Lucy left college. All right. In these cases, it kind of inverts even the sense of the sentence. All right. Like for example, you're giving in one inversion, you're giving it the idea as a negative idea. But when you change it back, to what it's supposed to be, it is, well, it becomes a positive statement. Okay, was that clear or oh my God, my eye. Was that clear?
Well, I
Like,
guess it's okay.
all right, let's do the next one. Not since Lucy left college had she had such a wonderful time. Now, if we change this, well, let's assume that this is talking about Lucy. So Lucy hadn't had such a wonderful time since she left college. Okay, this is what tense?
Past perfect.
Past perfect.
Exactly, past perfect. And it is the same here. We have, okay, we have two sentences linked together by this, all right? So we can put them back like a regular past perfect sentence doing this. Now the sense is going to change because we're obviously inverting the sense of this of the statement, all right? Now if one was negative, then here it's not going to be negative. It's going to be uh, positive or affirmative. Okay, and the negative is going to go to the next, I mean to the other part of the sentence. Okay, Lucy hadn't had such a wonderful time since she left college. Now, not since Lucy left college has she had such a wonderful time. You see what I mean? Like, you see the
Um,
idea?
I
Mm,
get that one, but the
I get
first
that one,
one
but the first one,
just it was not until,
just
but
it was not
the first
until,
part
but
is not
the
negative.
first part is not negative.
I skipped that, right?
Yeah.
It's here. Didn't believe. Just like that. I really didn't believe he was safe until I saw John with my own eyes. Another thing we can change here is the names, right? Because here, like that, that's perfect now. I really didn't believe John was safe until I saw him with my own eyes. Does it make more sense now?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Sorry about that. I was distracted with my eye.
Yeah, I got a little confused about that.
Uh, uh, do you mind if we do the rest together? Just so
Please.
we, all right, good. Now, only after, do you want to try? Only after I'd seen her flat did I understand why she wanted to live there.
I didn't
I didn't
understand
understand
why she
Hmm.
wanted to live
why she
there
wanted to live there
only after I see her.
after
I'd
I
seen her.
see her. I'd seen her.
Wanted to live there only after I
Her flat, sorry. Her flat, sorry.
Perfect. There it is. I didn't understand why she wanted to live there only after I had seen her flat. Or since we don't have to change anything to the negative, or
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
was. I was.
I understood why she wanted to live there only after I had seen her flat. Yes? Since we don't have to change anything here to the negative or to positive, then it remains the same. Yes? It's like in math, you have this formulas, right? Like plus, like plus means plus, right? Negative, negative is positive. And equals negative. Do you see it? Do you see it like this? Or is it
No.
kind of easier like that? Do you
No.
like no?
No.
Okay. Well, let's try to picture it like this. Hold on. Let me explain a little better that.
Okay. Okay.
All right. For example, this one is this one. Okay. We have an affirmative and an affirmative. So the result is affirmative, right? Like the third part of it, or well, the inverted part of this would be all affirmative, right? And if we had something like this, we just have to change it like here. Not until did I. Not until did I. Or the same. Did I? Not until. Yes? Do you see it, or it's only me who sees it like this? No? Just
I'm
forget
trying
about
to.
the
I'm
just
trying
forget
to.
about the signs. There it is. Okay, let's try to do it again. All right. If you have a negative part in a sentence, such as this, not until, but you do have an affirmative part, such as this. Now, this
Negative.
the negative comes to this part of the sentence, and the affirmative comes here, all right, to this part of the sentence, like this. I really didn't believe John was safe until I saw him with my own eyes. Do you see it now? In a way, yes, it depends on the context or the sense of the entire sentence. But that's what I told you since the beginning. like the sense changes when you invert a sentence.
I think I'm getting it now. So if we
I
are
think I'm
putting
getting it
the
now.
so if we are putting the second part first, it has to be like it
The
was
second part
first
first,
negative.
it has to be like it was first
Yes.
negative.
See it like this. It's like you're saying the same, but with different words. Okay. Like inversion is just that. Just saying the same thing with different words, or in this case, different order in the sentence. All right. And with different order comes different sense or different meaning. Right. But you're saying the same. Let's just try to do another one. Only when we'd all arrived home did I feel calm.
I felt
How would you
calm.
put this?
I felt
I felt
calm
calm. I
Mhm.
only
felt
when we
calm.
had all arrived home. We had all arrived home.
Exactly. Just like that. I felt calm. Did I feel when only when we had all arrived home. All right. You have the same sense, the same meaning, right? And in this case, we're not changing anything because we don't have a negative here or a negative here, right? So they all remain positive. Yes?
Okay, teacher.
Yes,
If
I'm
this
getting
is
it.
negative, we have
Okay,
to
teacher.
change.
Yes,
If
I'm
this
getting
is
it.
negative, we
Yes,
have to
that's why I
change.
put the signs and all that math thing. Because if you have a positive or a positive, then you're going to have a positive result, let's call it. If you have a positive and a negative, one of the clauses is going to be negative. All right? It's going to be like the opposite of the first sentence. Like in this case, this is not negative in this sentence, however, it is here. And this one is affirmative here, but in this case is negative.
And could
Okay?
be a negative in the second part.
Yes, it all depends on where you find the negative in in
Um,
this.
do you have an example with the negative in the second part? Negative in the second part.
Let me see. Only by working extremely hard. The thing is that we are supposed to have like here, hold on, here, a negative adverb or a negative adverb phrase. So we're usually going to find them like this. Not since, not until, only after, or not only after. So you're only going to find them like this. But there might be a chance that you can find this in a negative. Right now, honestly, I cannot think of an example like that. But that's not the point of this. The point of this is for you to get familiar with inversions, like how the sense of it is going to be, because you're not going to be asked to change the sense of an inversion to the original sense or something like that. But just for you to be familiar with with this with the concept and with what comes with it. But I sure will try to think of an example like that, and I'll send it to you. All right. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes.
Now the last one, can we do it?
We could afford to eat only by working
We
extremely
could afford
hard.
to eat only by working extremely hard.
You see at the end it's easy. Yes, very good. We could afford to eat only by working extremely hard. Do you have any questions?
No.
Mm,
No.
Are you sure?
No, no.
No, I'm
I
not
Okay.
I
sure.
think with an exercise we're gonna
I
be
I
better.
think with an
Yeah,
exercise
we're gonna do an
We're gonna be
exercise.
better.
Oh, sorry. Do you have this?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
I have a question. Yes,
All right,
teacher.
tell me.
Yes.
I have a question. Uh, well, is it the same about the last exercise? About the last exercise? If we have
This one?
the
If we
expressions
have
in the
the
last, we
expressions
going to do
in
the
the
same.
last
We going to do the same
here, like well,
here and the last.
we already did the
Here
same
and
here
the last.
and this too
Uh-huh.
because we had
Uh-huh.
the adverbs here and the adverbs here. And well, if you notice, we have not only no sooner, only then. We have the same ones here. Only when, only after, not until, not since. The only thing that changes is that these ones introduce something to you before the actual inversion.
Okay.
Yes, like these
Yes, teacher.
are like two different
Yes.
ideas linked together by the inversion. Yes.
Yes, teacher.
All right, good.
Teacher.
Can we continue?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So
Yes.
Yes.
this second case is we can use inversions instead of if in conditionals with had, where, and should. This is quite formal. So a normal conditional would be if I had been there, this problem wouldn't have happened. Now we can say the same thing but with an inversion and only removing if. Conditional with inversion, had I been there, this problem wouldn't have happened. Yes?
Yes.
Now remember, we
Yes.
can only do it with this ones if you want to replace if. We have another example here. Normal conditional, if we had arrived sooner, we could have prevented this tragedy. Now, the conditional with inversion, had we arrived sooner, we could have prevented this tragedy. Yes? If it's changed by an inversion.
Can you think of an example with
Can
where?
you think of an example with where?
Like in if I were you
Like
or
in
something
if
like
I
that?
were you or something like that?
Let's see. Can you give me just a regular second conditional example? Like if I
If I were
were
you, I would
If
quit
I
smoking.
were you, I would quit smoking.
all right, where I you perhaps, or I you, I would quit smoking, or what should. Can you think of a conditional which should?
Yes.
All right. Do you have another one?
If she
If
should
she should
come, ask her
come,
to
ask her
wait.
to wait.
If she should come, ask her to wait. Then it would be should she
Should she
Should
come?
she come,
ask her to wait. Okay. Oh, what happened? There it is. Yes. Very good. Now remember that we can only do this with had, where, and should. Okay. Can we continue?
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
Can I erase?
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
All right. We have here the third case, and which we can use inversion. We can use them if we put an adverbial expression of place at the beginning of the sentence. This is also formal or literary. So on the table was all the money we had lost. All the money we had lost was on the table. Round the corner came the knights. The knights came round the corner. Okay, so this is kind of like, well, this follows the thing that I just said to you here, right? That you can put the normal sentence or the regular sentence, but you have to switch places, and also you have to switch the negatives if you have them. Okay, same thing happens here, only that in this case what changes place is, well, the adverbial expression of place, okay, in the sentence. Yes. or no?
Like in short stories.
Yeah, it says it right here. This is kind of for literature. Like inversions are really dramatic, and you mostly find them when someone tells a story or, well, in things like this, like short stories or books, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can also use it like uh, talking to your friends or uh, narrating something to your friends, but like giving it a little drama. Like little did they know they had gotten lost or something like that. Yeah. All right. And the fourth case is we can use inversions after so plus adjective that. So we have the examples here. So beautiful was the girl that nobody could talk of anything else. And the normal sentence would be the girl was so beautiful that nobody could talk of anything else. The second example, so delicious was the food that we ate every last bite. The normal sentence, the food was so delicious that we ate every last bite. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, good. Questions here with the third and the fourth?
I think the first, the third, and the fourth are the
The
most.
first, the
Are
third,
the
and the fourth
easier?
are the most
Are the
Are the
easiest?
easier? Yeah. And
Um,
the
the
easiest.
second is the most
Yeah.
difficult.
And the second is the most difficult.
Inversions are not that hard or not that difficult as they might seem. You'll figure it out when we get to the exercise, which is right here.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Now, in this case, we are going to change the sentences so that they use inversion. For example, we had hardly arrived when Julie burst into the house. Hardly had we arrived when Julie burst into the house. All right, we have 10 sentences, so take 5 minutes. Is that enough?
Yes.
All right, good.
Yes.
Number one.
Never had John been to such
to
a
such a
fantastic
fantastic
restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Never had John been to such a fantastic restaurant. Number two.
In no way do I want to be
be
associated with this.
associated with this.
Hmm, yes. In no way do I want to be associated with this project. Now we just do because the verb here is in the simple present, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It- If it was if it was the simple past, then no way
Did I want?
Did I want? Exactly. And well, it applies to every tense. Number 3.
I have
I have
doubts with
doubts
number
with
three
number
and four.
3 and 4.
All right, just give him. What
No
do you have?
sooner had they
Had they
eaten dinner
eaten dinner,
than the
then
ceiling
the
crashed
ceiling
onto the
crashed onto
dining
the
table.
dining table.
But I had
But I
doubt
had
because
doubt
I
because
I
I
thought
thought
that it could
that
be
it could
like
be
the
like
first
the
one,
first one,
the
the
inversion in the
inversion in the
second part of
second
a
part of a
sentence.
sentence.
But it's in
But
the
it's
first
in the
part.
first part.
Exactly. Where you have the adverb or the adverb phrase or the adverbial expression is where you're going to put it. Okay, only inverted. No sooner had they eaten dinner than the ceiling crashed in onto the dining table. This is correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Number 4.
Scarcely. I sorry. Scarcely had I finished writing my essay.
My essay.
My essay. Yes. Sorry. Yes.
Mhm.
When the examiner announced the exam.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Scarcely had I finished writing my essay when the examiner announced the end of the exam. Very good. Number 5. Hmm. Can you repeat that, please?
Seldom
Mm-hmm.
I leave
Leave
my
my
house
house
so
so
early.
early.
Like this?
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm. Seldom do I leave my house so early. Remember, we have to put this do if we have a simple present verb here. If we have a simple past, we put did. If we have a past perfect, we put had, or present perfect have. Yes? Whatever tense we have here, we have to express it here as a question, let's say, but not really a question. Only putting the auxiliary verb
Okay.
that
Okay.
that belongs to the tense you're talking about. Number 6.
Rarely do people
People
appreciate these
appreciate
musicians'
these
talent.
musicians' talent.
Very good. Number 7.
Only later would we
Would we
understand what had
understand what had
happened that
happened
night.
that night? Is in present. Only
Only later
we
Do we?
Do we or would we?
would
We.
Hmm. Hmm. Very good. Number 8.
nowhere had they met such rude people before.
Nowhere have they met such a rude people before.
Such rude people before. Yep, good. Number 9.
Little did he understand about the situation.
Yes. And number 10.
On no account should the children go on their own. What happened?
Maybe his internet is bad
I
again.
think so.
It's the same problem.
Yes, now you're the host, Ila.
Right on
Yeah.
WhatsApp. And send a lot of stickers, please.
Yes, please.
But I don't have stickers.
His stickers are nice.
Oh, what happened, guys?
Okay.
Are we back?
Yes.
Oh my god. I don't know what's
Winnie.
going on.
Hi, teacher.
Jesus Christ. Ah, man.
Your internet teacher.